everybody, welcome back to Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world. And you are with me, Meera. Talking about real world, it's absolutely fine that we all make mistakes. Isn't that real? Of course it is. Yes, we make mistakes. Humans tend to make them all the time. But we all do one thing common as well. We do not accept and own our mistakes. You can ask, give us a good reason why we should accept our mistakes. I mean, it's just hurting people and ourselves after that. Okay, so let me tell you. Firstly, when you don't accept your mistakes, you feel terribly guilty from inside. Isn't that true? And secondly, when you accept a mistake, there are a lot of personal advantages to it. Do you know what? And do you want to know why? Let's see. It builds loyalty first of all and trust. Your relationships get a chance to get better. It increases leadership capabilities and most importantly, it reduces stress, tension and anxiety. There you go. Aren't these good enough reasons why you should accept your mistakes? Alright guys, today I am going to tell you 5 ways how you can admit your mistakes correctly in your professional and personal life. So, let's go. Let's say it's a usual day and you are out for your college or your work. Alright, you were told to get some veggies on your way back for dinner. And you also had an option that if you weren't able to get those veggies, you can give a call to your mom, to your wife, to your sister and tell them so that they get it for all of you. But you came home tired and empty-handed, and when asked, "Hey, did you get those veggies?" you were completely lost and confused. You knew you forgot something, but instead of admitting your mistake, you start yelling at them and you start saying things like, "I was busy and I was working all day. You should have got it. Don't expect so much out of me." Don't you think this has happened sometime with you? You made it even worse by reacting in a negative way. Guys, this is a very everyday kind of a mistake. Harmless, but a mistake. So, let's see what you should have done. Alright, start by owning it. Saying things like, "Oh man, I totally forgot." Or, "Oh, I thought I was forgetting something. I'm so sorry. Let me order something for all of us for dinner." Admitting and owning your mistake gets you one step closer to fixing the problem. People will understand that you didn't do this intentionally. Plus, you're also trying to solve it, right? This helps them believe in you and help you in find a solution. Instead of yelling your way out, just say, "I am sorry," with a smile, if that's possible. Now, just yesterday, my friend told me that his girlfriend always pulls his leg and she's taunting him in front of others, like things like, "Oh, he doesn't know what I'm saying. He's never paying attention. He doesn't remember our anniversary or any special dates for that matter." And things like that, you know. So, obviously, he was pretty upset after hearing that over and over again. When he shared this with her, she scolded him off and just hung up on him, and things went worse. Now, such things happen with us. They happen on a daily basis. She hurt his feelings by taunting and yelling at him. And sometimes we just don't mean to do that. We don't mean to hurt people. We think we're just being funny, cracking jokes. Someone's laughing. But someone is getting hurt by that. So guys, what do you think should have been done? Well, when someone shares that they are hurt by your comments, by the things that you have done, here's the tip. The tip for you guys is that see the problem from their perspective. Be in their shoes and see how the issue looks from there. How would you feel if someone does that to you? What would you like others to do for you? And then respond to the situation. Say, I'm sorry I hurt you, but I was really not aiming for that. That means that was not your intention. I don't know that I hurt you unintentionally. I will really pay attention to it the next time. This really resolves the issue even for the future. The person who is hurt also feels like, you respected them. You kept their respect. You listened to them. This way, you will gain their respect again, and they will take care that they never behave like this with you or with anyone. Moving to our next daily example and the next tip. Sometimes small mistakes lead to a big problem in relationships with friends, with family, spouses, girlfriends, boyfriends, isn't it? Small mistakes don't hurt initially, but over a period of time, it can just break your trust and just ruin relationships. For instance, you didn't call your girlfriend when you said you would call. The next day, you got irritated on her, yelled at her. Later that week, you didn't tell her that you had an office party and you didn't meet her because of that. Then you got mad at her for being upset with you. And then you are not able to fix your relationship after a point. Here's your tip for such small little problems. Sit together and address the issue instead of just running away and ignoring it. Take responsibility and accept the consequences of your mistake. It's okay if you just yell at each other, but stay there. Tell the truth and don't blame it on someone else or some other situation. Don't hide your mistake, and most importantly, don't pretend as if nothing happened. If required, explain the situation and why you did what you did. Give enough time to sort it out and just keep at it until both of you are on the same page. And this goes with anyone and every relationship. Alright, now coming to something more tricky. Some mistakes that we make are intentional mistakes. Yes, they might be harmful for us and for others as well. Now, for example, you have an interview coming up, but you still kept on doing online shopping, roaming around, coffee shops. You lost the job because of a bad interview. This mistake was intentional, wasn't it? You were fully aware that you were not focusing, and this affected your interview, and this affected you alone. In another case, you told your dad that you are still at your friend's place and studying for your project or for your exam. You were actually partying outside. Later, your dad somehow saw your Insta story and caught your lie. This too is an intentional mistake. Lying is always intentional. How to sort this out? So here's the tip, guys. Be sincere and accept your mistake, and just that it was intentional. Communicating that your mistake to those who got affected by it, to those who can help you. That's important here. And during such times, listen. Don't be egoistic and sit arguing around. What's done is already done. Gather courage and show that you wanted to fix this. You are taking responsibility about your lie. This way, you'll gain trust. Take it as a learning case and just avoid doing it in the future. Well, another risky situation is when you make mistakes at your workplace. as an intern or a new fresh professional or even as an experienced professional, you know you have made a mistake here. But you are more pressurized and stressed to talk to someone about it because in your head you're thinking, oh, I will lose the project, oh, my reputation is at stake, oh, my job is at stake. So what's the best way to deal with professional mistakes? Guys, experts say that you must convey your mistakes to your professionals, superiors as quickly as possible. And I totally agree. The superiors will come to know about it eventually anyways. So don't waste time. Instead, you address it first because the chances of resolving the issue are higher when you are quick, open and honest about your mistake. First, understand the situation for yourself. So you are clear when you tell your superiors what happened. Be direct and completely transparent about it. Apologize, but don't throw others under the carpet. That means don't blame it on others. Ask your superiors for help. Now, take a deep breath and start working towards solving the issue. This way, others see that they can trust you. This builds collaboration and others value you. This method is tried and proven, and I think it's right as well. In most of the cases, this will work out. People will appreciate a person who takes responsibility and works towards a solution. Alright guys, so these were the tips on how to admit your mistakes in the most correct way in 5 different situations. That's all for the day guys. I hope this helps you in the future. I will be back soon in another video. Until then, keep smiling guys. This is me, Meera, saying goodbye.